We human beings, we souls, we spend our entire lives in a make-believe world. In a make-believe world that we don't even realize we're existing in. This is what is frightening. Now, where does this make-believe world exist? Think about this, right? How much of your time do you spend giving your full undivided attention to the present moment? How often do you realize that now is all there is, and now is all there will ever be? See, if you ever want to try to accomplish to do something, now is the time to do it. So if not now, when, right? See, we are waiting, we postpone, we say that we're going to do certain things, well, tomorrow or the next day or next week or whatever the case may be. Not realizing that in terms of tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, what does tomorrow really look like for you? If we really take time to think about it, what tomorrow represents is really just a new now. Now is all there is. You will never have any time outside of right now, but we spend the majority of our lives in a make-believe world, a world of irrelevant time. Why is it irrelevant time? Because if we take time to think about this, we give the majority of our attention to the past and to the future. This is irrelevant time. See, as we are physically in the present moment, what we are doing is dwelling on our past problems, right? Or we're worrying about, well, if tomorrow's going to be better, if there's going to be a better tomorrow. This is where we spend the majority of our time. Now, what we also must understand in terms of how are we spending or living within a make-believe world, we are defined by one thing and one thing only. You, the soul within the body that you've been programmed to think is you. You are the consciousness within your body. You are the observer. You are the awareness. With that being said, you need to become more aware of your own awareness. You need to become aware that you are the consciousness within the body. And you need to become aware that what you call your attention is actually you. Because wherever your attention lives, so do you. See, it doesn't matter where we are physically residing. Our attention determines where we live most. Because we can be sitting on the couch just relaxing. But as we're relaxing, where are we? We don't even realize we're even on a couch because our attention is elsewhere. Our attention is just worrying about, things that we have to do tomorrow or later on or whatever the case may be. But we never ever take time to truly relish in the moment. This, my friends, is the main reason why we human beings do not really know what life feels like. We don't even realize where we're truly existing because we exist in a make-believe world. So where do we exist? Think about this, right? This is reality speaking. We exist in a solar system. Think about that. Outside of our belief system, we exist in what is called a solar system. Now, this solar system is defined by one thing and one thing only, El Sol. Now, El Sol in Latin is called the sun. So the reason why I say that El Sol, the sun, is the solar system is because the sun is 99.8% of the solar system, which means it is the solar system. Our planet, in comparison to that light that we think shines down upon us, 1.3 million Earths can fit in the core of the sun. The sun is approximately 865,000 miles wide. That is the diameter of the sun. The reason why it appears as if the sun rises and the sun sets is because of one thing and one thing only. The sun is 93 million miles away from our planet that we call Earth. See, we souls are byproducts of El Sol. In reality, we are truly children of the sun because it is the sun that gives everything on this planet life, even us. We As, as children of the sun, this means that we are living souls of this solar system. Hope you're following me here. We are solar beings. We are light beings because it is the light from the air we breathe that gives us life, that we are actually inhaling what is also electromagnetic energy, is the main reason why we are light beings. In every single cell within the human body is an electromagnetic unit. The heart and the brain. These two organs emit a tremendous amount of electromagnetic energy. I say emit because they don't produce it. They receive it, once again, from the air we breathe. We're not even conscious enough to even realize that we are inhaling the energy of the sun, which manifests its own energy within us. And this is my theory as it relates to the sun that shines. It is consciousness. Now, why do I call it consciousness? Number one, are you alive without being conscious? The air we breathe, we can call it whatever the hell we want. But whatever we have linguistically labeled or assigned the air we breathe as being oxygen, it gives us life. It makes us conscious. The brain doesn't produce what it needs. You understand what I'm saying? Which means, as it relates to consciousness, consciousness truly stems from the light of this world. We earthlings, we souls, we are born of this earth. So it doesn't matter where you're born on the earth because we are all born of it, which means this is our home. This is paradise. This planet is our playground. It was meant to be shared and not conquered. We must understand that there are rules that we all must live by. Well, not really, because outside of all the man-made rules that we have been programmed to live by, there's really only one rule that we need to truly live by, and that one rule is love. Love rules all. Love is the only rule that we human beings need to live by, and we need to stop believing that there's just one ruler. As it relates to this solar system, we must also understand. We must understand, as it relates to our planet, is in outer space, right? Outer space. Which means, in the ideas of, well, heaven or hell, of course, as it relates to this planet, because we're existing in our own little world, we believe there is an up and there's a down. We're always praying to the man upstairs, not realizing there is no up or down, because as we reside in outer space, there's just space all around. People, we need to escape our own little world to truly experience what life is truly like on this planet we call Earth, which is our home. I appreciate your attention.